from my jump, which I'm about to do. Right now! Right now! Here we go! My feet are kind of over the edge. My big toes are no longer safe. Only air is beneath them. Everybody stand back, or the rest of my feet are short to follow. Back! Stay back! I'll jump!
You don't have to do this. There's always something to live for.
No, not for me. I've got nothing. I am nothing. This isn't even armor. It's my mother's third favorite serving tray. I'm a failure. A failure!
You look like a warrior to me. Even warriors feel fear. There's no shame in it. Fear helps us survive. It's temporary, but honor is not. You'll find no honor jumping off this building. Only death. Talk to me.
Honor. Yes. My village. We're poor. We get little trade, fewer visitors. We're dying. I was chosen to kill the Minotaur, hoping it would make us famous, put us on the map, save us maybe. But look at me. I'm no Minotaur slayer. I got robbed by a tiny tour guide my first day here.
Minotaur slaying isn't for everyone. Even if you go home without the beast's head, there will be another way to save your village.
Yes, you're right. All I have to do is lie to everyone.
Do not put words in my mouth.
Why not? They're good words. My people are kind and loving and somewhat dim.
Really? Hard to believe.
I just have to make them think I've killed the Minotaur. Our village will become a shrine to me, the new Theseus. Maurice the Magnificent, slayer of the Minotaur. We would prosper again.
Sounds like a dream.
A dream where people care about my village, trade with it. That's a dream worth having. I'll need to look convincing. Like a regal, conquering Minotaur-killing hero. Best steal the Pefka leader's shiniest armor. Oh, and I'll need a weapon. Something I can say I pried from the Minotaur's cold dead hands. Cold dead hoofs?
I think I might just have what you need.
So, can I keep these?
Of course. The axe and the armor are yours.
Just turn around for a second while I change.
You look heroic. Like a warrior who could kill a whole family of Minotaurs.
Really? You're not just saying that.
No, I mean it. Even I'm a bit intimidated by you now.
Wow! It's okay, guys! I'm a hero now! I'm coming down!
Πάυσε πάρα αυτά. Ποιος είναι αυτές.
The blood-soaked hooves! He of the entrail-splattered horns! You know his name! You know his role! The beast! The myth! The Minotaur! Maximum of 3 members per Minotaur hunting party. purchase of Minotaur-themed merchandise is mandatory before proceeding. No legendary warriors, pregnant heroes, or legitimate gods, demi, semi, or otherwise, are eligible to fight the Minotaur. And no pushing. You'll all get a chance at dismemberment. Ah, a mighty specimen approaches. Are you ready for honor? For glory? For certain death?
I'm ready for 2/3 of that.
Then you seek combat with the Minotaur!
I can't see any labyrinths or golden balls of string. But if there's a Minotaur to be fought, I'm listening.
Then listen well, my observant friend. If you slay the Minotaur, you would be Theseus reborn! And you'll get to take home the prize of EVGA!
Your Minotaur must die.
Sounds like we have another contender! It's time for the trials of the Minotaur! 3 trials.
Did you just say Minotaur pre-trials?
To face the Minotaur, you must first prove yourself worthy by completing 3 heroic trials. We can't let people fresh off the Teremis casually stroll to their deaths. EVGA policy.
What do these pre-trials require me to do, exactly?
There's the Trial of Strength, where you fight the greatest warrior in all of Crete. The Trial of Accuracy, which only a keen eye can overcome. And the Trial of Endurance, where you must brave the water.
One of your trials is swimming? That's... This is a scheme to fleece me.
Mystios! That's... How could you even think such a thing? You're a terrible person.
What exactly is the prize of EVGA?
Why, it's limitless riches, of course. Warriors defeated by the Minotaur no longer need their drachmae. So we collect their coins into a grand prize that only a champion who kills the beast may claim.
Your grand prize is drachmae looted from the dead?
Mystios, please believe me. Many of the coins go straight to the Lato School for children whose parents were tragically killed by the Minotaur.
I see. I'll do your trials.
Pre-trials.
I'll do your pre-trials. But then the Minotaur's head is mine.
Fantastic! Don't forget to collect tokens of success from the trial masters to prove your victories.
Ugh, another champion here to save us all from EVGA's long queues and overpriced Minotaur merchandise.
Ah, may I introduce my wife, Cory? A rare beauty and so loud in front of my new friend.
Please, Leandros, there are more important things than glory.
Not everyone with a sword seeks glory. Family comes before all else.
Exactly, Mystios. That's what I keep telling this cowardly slime in the shape of my husband.
Hey!
It's our daughter,
Your daughter?
Amara. She ran off days ago.
I'm sure she's just fine. Don't worry about Amara. Not when there's a Minotaur to slay. Grrr! Slash! Slash! Big fight! Lots of blood! Think of the fame, Mystios. Think of winning the prize of EVGA! Please, trust me, champion. Nothing is what it seems in EVGA. Solving one problem may just solve all the others. Go, my legendary friend. The pre-trials of the Minotaur await. Who among
all
you
of the
is
trials.
afraid? Who among you is frail or weak? Who among you is strong? Then I say, prove yourselves! Come face to face with he of the blood-soaked hooves! Oh, I'm sorry. You need all 3 trial tokens before you face the Minotaur. He's very picky.
I've heard enough. I'll complete the trials.
Maximum of 3 members per Minotaur hunting party. purchase of Minotaur-themed merchandise is mandatory before proceeding. No legendary warriors, frantic heroes, or otherwise are eligible to fight the Minotaur. And no pushing. You won't get the
It's been hours. Where are they? Why'd I have to get Malaka's boys? Boys! Boys, come home! Mikon! What trouble have they gotten into now? Their mother's going to feed me to that damned Minotaur.
This must be the pre-trial of accuracy.
Oh, yes. This is the pre-trial of accurately finding my Malaka's sons.
Your sons? This doesn't sound like a trial.
Have you tried raising sons? It's perhaps the greatest trial of all. Only by completing the world-famous and totally legitimate pre-trial of accurately finding my sons can you proceed and face the Minotaur.
So, if I find your sons and make sure they're safe, you'll give me your trial token?
You'll get my token and my eternal gratitude.
I'll find your sons. Pull them out of whatever trouble they've stumbled into.
They usually hide in the fields behind me. May I suggest you prepare yourself mentally and physically. This will be your greatest trial yet, brave warrior.
If you need me to find your sons, I'll need to know more about them.
They're little shits. Wondrous, beautiful, but shits all the same. They won't listen to me, but perhaps they'll listen to you.
You said your sons are likely in the field, but I'll need more to go on.
They climb on everything. Buildings, towers, the crops, all the crops. They're exactly as tall as my sons, creating the perfect place for them to hide. They never listen when I call for them.
They'll listen to me. Don't worry. I'll make sure your sons come home safe.
You must find all three of them. And hurry. There's only so long my wife will believe they're off praying at the temple.
Found him. I see him. There he is.
You'll never find me!
Go home to your father and do as he says, or I'll tell the Minotaur where you live.
But... I hate you, Mistios! Help, please! Help me! I'm trapped up here!
You're safe. Go home. And listen to your pater when he calls for you.
Yes, miss. Sorry, miss.
I still need to find the Trial Master's other sons.
Ouch, my arm! I'm not trapped. You can go away now. I'm not even in here.
Fire out!
Everything you broke was really expensive. So, my pater will probably kill you.
I'm sure. Home. Now. And that's the last of the sons.
My sons! You brought them home!
You were right. They are little shits.
I can't believe they listened to you. Consider the trial of accurately finding my sons complete!
Of all my victories, this is the one I'll be most remembered for. I need all of the trial tokens.
Here, a poorly muscled challenger. You are here to have your feeble frame crushed in my pre-trial of strength, yes?
My feeble frame might be harder to crush than you think.
So brave, pretending you have a chance against a warrior as strong and handsome as me. We may fight for my token, yes. But maybe you would prefer to remain uncrushed and buy my token instead. Yes?
No, we fight.
Are you sure you would not prefer to spend your shiny drachmi?
We fight.
Then let the crushing begin. You should have bought my token, yes? Good price. Now you must pay a new price. Death! I will use your bones to pick your other bones from my teeth. What am I feeling? What is this?
The shame of defeat.
This is defeat? Winning is better, yes. The token of strength is yours. Have a wonderful day and please don't hit me again.
That's all 3 tokens. Better meet Leandros at the Warrior's Rest.
By the gods, the Misthios actually beat him. Do we still get paid, or...?
I have your Malakis tokens. No more games, no more schemes to rob me of my drachmi. It's time to slay a Minotaur!
Absolutely, Misthios. No problem. But first, perhaps you'd like to buy back your exquisite, finely crafted trial tokens? This offer will expire in,
By the gods!
They, make for fantastic gifts.
Strange. But I would like something to remember Pefka by.
Then all that's left is facing our star attraction himself, the Minotaur! Are you ready to meet your doom?
If your pre-trials are anything to go by, Yes. Yes, I am.
Well, good. Great. I want you to fight the Minotaur. You'll find the beast in the depths of the Cave of the Brave, on the Zithki Plateau. 2 other warriors have just completed their pre-trials. You can speak to them for more information. They'll join you when you're ready to, you know, die horrifically.
You've come all this way. Join us.
No. I have a very important pottery lesson to attend. So...
And you must be the warriors.
Look, brother! The final member of our Minotaur hunting party has arrived! When the beast sees our assembled might, he will moo miserably in fear. Do Minotaurs moo, or...?
If it's all right with both of you, I'd like to strike the killing blow. Or can we at least say I struck the killing blow? I'm willing to haggle down to play the key role in distracting the Minotaur while allowing the killing blow to be struck.
The Minotaur is a mythical creature. Only someone just as mythical could slay it.
You're talking about me, right?
The only myths about you, little brother, are the ones Butter paid to keep quiet.
This can only end well.
Are you ready to ride?
Let's slay a Minotaur.
Leandro says it lives in the Cave of the Brave, on the Zithki Plateau. I say, let the Mino tournament begin! If the Minotaur eats humans and lives right next to the population of Befka, how are they all still?
Perhaps the diet of Befkans disagrees with you.
Good thinking, brother. Let us dip our blades and reach points and audience to gain an edge in combat.
Behold, brother!
Isn't the Minotaur a myth?
No. He's the half-bull, half-human bastard son of King Minos' wife.
Sounds like a myth to me. Here, the
Impossible! If the Zeus killed the Minotaur, how can it be here? There's no glory here! Only death! No! I only ever wanted to be a baker!
I should check on my brother. The baking business can be quite fierce, you know.
Ah, Befka, home of heroes. Whatever lives down here must be a monster.
I am the Minotaur.
What?
Drop all your valuables and flee in terror. Mortal, leave me your drachme, and you shall be spared. Otherwise, death by hoof awaits you. Fear my moo. Feel it?
Malaka. I'm going to start stabbing until someone tells me what's going on.
Don't kill me! I said grrr! Oh, fuck it. Hi.
Tell me what's going on, or I'll cut it out of you. And take off that Malaka's mask. Leandros?
I told you nothing is what it seems in Pevka. I'm happy to refund any expenses incurred. Please, it's my daughter, Amara. Masked men are holding her captive deep in the canyons of Titi Plateau.
Masked men? What kind of masks?
White like marble, bleeding from their eyes. Horrific!
The cult.
They control everything in Pevka. Lured champions from all over with the promise of Minotaur slaying glory, only to swindle and ambush them down here in the dark. Honorless. If I don't do as they say, Amara dies. If I take off my mask, or tell my wife, or ask for help, she dies.
Tell me about your daughter.
Amara. The sound of her laughter is sunlight on my skin. She is joy, Mistios. One night, the masked men took that joy from me. They needed my silver tongue to lure wealthy warriors to their trials. In Amara, they found all they needed to control me.
You said the cult, the masked men, have your daughter in the canyons of Victi Plateau? There are a lot of canyons.
But only one holds Amara. There is a place called Zakros, an ancient ruin, and the bastion of the masked men's power. I go there every night, hoping to catch a glimpse of her, but I never have. I fear they keep her underground, where she'll never see the sun.
How many men have you sent to their deaths with a speech and a smile?
Thousands. More. But their lives will never outweigh my Amara. She's all I have. But now I have you, don't I? You can free her from those Malakas masked men.
She's your daughter. You must save her.
But they'd cut me down. You think she'd want to see her father die?
She would want her father to protect her. Coward.
You're right. I'm a coward. And a man cannot be any more than he is. That's enough for me, but it's not enough to save Amara. For that, I'll need your help.
We will save your daughter. Together.
Thank you, Mistios. Meet me outside the ruins of Zakros on Vitki Plateau. That's where my daughter is, and where I must be. These masked men, they're organized and unafraid. Their greatest weapon is no blade, it's our greed. Every merchant, every man and his slave earn enough drachmi out of this charade to make Midas blush. The myth of the Minotaur makes us all rich, and we turn a blind eye to the cost. God, why is this suit chafing? I used a whole bottle of olive oil. Hard to breathe in a costume this magnificent. By Zeus, this fair doesn't breathe at all. You are the Minotaur. You are the Minotaur. You are the Minotaur. You are the Minotaur. No, the last one was better. I'm coming, Amara. Don't be afraid. And don't you be afraid, Leandros. She needs you. Over here. It's me, Leandros. The friendly Minotaur in the bushes. You came. I was sure I'd fight alone.
I'll stand with you, Leandros. No matter what happens today, Amara will be proud of her father. I see you're still a Minotaur.
I faced many of the Greek world's deadliest warriors in this mask. Granted, I was just there to distract those warriors with my roars and threatening gestures, so they could be ambushed and stabbed from behind. But wearing it makes me feel brave.
You look like the one thing in the world Alcibiades wouldn't take to bed. Can you even see out of that thing?
Mock all you want. When those Malakas and Zakros see this beast charging towards them, they will know fear! They must be keeping her underground. With hooves and heroics, we shall save her. But Zakros is well defended. How should we proceed?
Quietly. I'll try to sneak in. Stay back here until it's safe.
I can be stealthy.
You have horns.
Go. I'll do my best to distract the guards. Where is your honor, you best Malakas? The Minotaur calls you. Come and face me. Show me your bravery by leaving the safety of your impenetrable fortress and coming out into the open. Look at me. Over here. Everyone.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
You. Face me. You think the boss cares about locals blabbing? Where is your honor, you best Malakas? The Minotaur calls you. Come and face me. Show me your bravery by leaving the safety of your impenetrable fortress and coming out into the open. Look at me. Over here. Everyone. It's the Minotaur. And he's so angry. Right now. At you. Face me. Minotaur calls you. Come and face me. Show me your bravery.
This is the end for you.
Eyes to the birds.
Face me. Where is your honor, you best Malakas? The Minotaur calls you. Come and face me. Show me your bravery. What should I do? Look at me! Over here! Everyone! It's the Minotaur! And he's so... Right now, at you!
βοήθησον. Ήμαρτον, εις άνθρωπος. Maybe one day I can return the favor.
No, please.
I've been
Take
trying.
cover. I'll find you when I know it's safe.
I can be silent. Thank you, thank you.
Thank
Hurt
you.
me.
Help! Can anyone hear me? I can't believe I'm free.
No time to waste, Mistios. You saved me.
Well,
Is that the Minotaur?
show her.
Father? You're the Minotaur?
Maybe don't tell your mother.
I waited and waited and... You weren't going to leave me here, were you? You were just working on your plan to save me, right, Pater?
Of course. I was always coming for you. I just needed to find something first.
The people who took you. If there's anything you overheard, anything that could help me stop them.
While I pretended to sleep, their leader spoke of a meeting place in Kidonia. I wrote down all the masked men's whisperings. Hopefully something in here will be useful to you.
My friend, we're heading to my wife. She keeps a vigil for Amara at the Warrior's Rest. Come with us. See the gift you gave. Our family, together.
After you.
Amara! Amara! You're alive!
Mater!
My family. You did this?
Thank Leandros. When the time came for action, he charged. Despite being outskilled and outcostumed, he fought courageously. Your husband is no coward.
Perhaps there are some heroes here.
No one's ever won the prize of EVGA. Everyone who's died facing the Minotaur has had their drachmi go in the vault, growing year by year. And now, a tiny but well-earned portion of it is yours.
Thank you for a tiny portion.
Of course. Less taxes, reasonable operational expenses, and I'll make sure all of it reaches your boat, Mistios. You've earned it. Oh, and... This is for you. A coward doesn't deserve to be the Minotaur. You do.
Quite the compliment.
EVGA is no longer safe for us. Freeing Amara will bring repercussions from people who are not known to be forgiving. But we're alive, and whatever future we have it only because of you.
Be safe.
The cult has existed for decades, and will exist for centuries more.
Best stay out of sight. One less
could use your help.
What seems to be the problem?
There is serious unrest in Kydonia, Misthios. The guards and merchants are at each other's throats.
The guards are here to serve the locals. What's got them riled up?
Taxes. The merchants refuse to pay the increased taxes, and the guards all too gleefully extract them. Their captain, Diocles, is more a bandit than a guard. This unrest is bad for business. I need you to quiet some of the outbursts around Kydonia.
A power-mad captain? Civil unrest? Sounds like serious work.
Which would be seriously rewarded. I have precious gems which I'm sure would appeal to someone such as yourself.
I'd be happy to help.
Good. Now, you will find the areas of tension around the Agora, the Eastern Market, and the docks. Is there anything else I can tell you?
Should I use any means necessary to end this unrest?
Ever the Misthios, where a blade is the answer to all things. Yes, one way to quell the unrest is to kill everyone involved. But sometimes, simply talking will yield the best results.
If the cause of all this is increased taxes, wouldn't it be easier to lower them?
Don't you know all of the Greek world is at war? War is expensive, and Kydonia needs fleets. She needs armies. We cannot be left defenseless.
You mentioned the guard captain, Diocles. Who is he?
Not a man of the people, Misthios. It's at his encouragement the guards put so much pressure on the merchants.
I've heard everything I need to hear.
Do what you must to bring order, but watch your back. There are people who seek to benefit from this civil unrest. And we're counting on you, Misthios.
Getting the children! Stop!
And did your dog of a husband stop when we...
What is this?
Justice, Misthios!
That doesn't sound like justice to me.
Why do you care? These are the families of the guards who beat us and harass us. This is what they deserve. These increased taxes are ridiculous. They choke the very life out of us. We must stand. We must fight.
There's no need for violence. We can talk this over.
Talk? They've smashed our wares. They've beaten us.
They have, yes. And maybe they should pay. But this family has done nothing. This child has done nothing. They're innocent.
But a lesson must be learned. We must teach them not to mess with us.
This is not the way.
They paid you off, didn't they? You work for them. Have it your way, Misthios. The woman and her child will not be harmed, but we're not done with you. We have our own scary mercenaries.
If the merchant gets in the way, break him too!
Stop! Please! I need to sell these. My family's livelihood depends on it.
What's going on here?
This Malaka needs to pay his taxes like everyone else. Otherwise, we'll smash every last pot in the Agora. Captain Diocles orders.
Leave the merchant alone. You've done enough.
Ha! You itching for a beating, Misthios? We'll just have to smash you, too.
You! Stop! Why are you bothering me?
You can't do this. What Malacca city is this? Where the guards prey on their own people?
It's simple. You avoid your taxes, we take your stuff. Now, step away.
Or what?
Misthios, please! Talk some sense into these idiots. If we aren't allowed to continue doing our business, the economy of Kidonia will fall to ruin.
This does not concern you, Misthios. This is the law of the land. If they give up the goods, all will end well.
Laws are for the weak. People should live freely. These merchants won't pay you a single drachmi.
You will regret this. Kill them, Misthios. We have every right if you don't pay your taxes like you're supposed to.
Charge!
Something else over here.
Closer, Pete. Lie down.
Malacca. What happened here? Looks like Captain Diocles denied me my payment. And you must be Diocles.
It's going to pass.
How are you still standing?
I'll kill Malacca!
Short work! Most good.
ferryman is... Why won't you just die?
Just the captain had the decency to keep my gems on him. Never stand between a Misthios and her payday.